Give me just a moment. What's going on, everybody? Give me just a moment. We're gonna get this thing kicked off. What's going on? See if y'all see if y'all can hear me. Check some other stuff out real quick. I want to talk about the market, stuff like that. What I'm seeing here, guys, all that good stuff. Go ahead and share this a few places too. Want to how's everybody doing? Everybody doing good? I need to grab some water real fast. Happy Moon Day to everybody. Hope everybody's having a fantastic time out there. I'm just getting everything ready. Um, I'll start firing up everything again. Um, Making a little more of the old YouTubes, you know. Really about to share it on Twitter. If you guys aren't following me on Twitter, definitely be sure to follow me on Twitter as well. I do post some updates here and there as well. Um, yeah, it was a good time over there. Cool. Just post a link on Twitter. Get this thing rocking here in just a moment. How's everybody doing? Let me know in the chat how everybody's doing out there in this bear. I know some people are having a hard time. Some people are having a good time. Been pretty nice. Um, I'm not complaining at all whatsoever. All this stuff was to be expected. But here we go. Obviously, as we see, Bitcoin doing its thing per usual. I think eventually we do end up coming down here. But yeah, I think eventually we end up coming down to this range. Probably see a wick down here, you know, right here. Possibly even a wick right here to fill this wick. If you look over here, 38.5228 or whatever. So that's kind of what I'm looking for. Plus, not only that, if you look left, we do have a little more support right here, right? A little more support. I think that should probably be our low. Once we sweep this low, that'll probably be it. Um, some are trying to say, oh, let's hopefully get a double bottom. Yeah, sure. Totally could hit double bottom, come back up, bear retest this region right here, hit this resistance, and then get flushed, which is totally possible. Would not be nothing out of the ordinary. Nothing out of the ordinary at all. On the daily chart, um, we're looking like we're trying to bounce here on the daily. We're not quite above the 20 on the Stotch yet, but we're getting there. Here in like the next, maybe that's daily close. Should probably put us a close above 20. So we could see the market go up for the next, handful of days, maybe even a week or so, and then boom. Because guess what's right around the corner too, guys? We got Mercury retrograde, starting on January or June 29th, but pre-shadow starts actually at 12th. So we're gonna start feeling those energies in the market now. With that being said, interesting enough, we also do have a total solar eclipse happening August 12th. 45 days out is going to be June 28th. So I'll be really curious to see what the charts are looking like then. But let's see. Can we find a bottom before June 28th? It's very possible. Very possible. But if we don't find that bottom before, probably going to see that bottom come in October as usual. But it wouldn't surprise me to see it a little bit earlier either. Not that we have to, but it is a strong, strong possibility. As you can see right here, we are hitting fibs perfectly right here. We had XRP come down to $1.05. Hit it straight on the 50, straight on the nose. It's very, very, very normal to see a bounce off that 50% level. Probably come right back up in this region, get rejected, and start moving its way back down once again. Also, if you guys have any questions, feel free, put them in the chat, and we can also, address some of these other things as well. Secret making a new low. Again, once it lost this level right here, it tried to like come back up for some air and just couldn't do anything. Came back down, made a lower low, double bottom, bang, and then boom to a new lower low. So nothing out of the ordinary, nothing shocking or surprising. Dia, brand new low. We knew that was going to happen, right? It's a bear market, and there's totally nothing wrong with that. Z-back coming back here, trying to bounce off some of the support right here. It bounced up. It's going to end up turning back down, just like everything else. Nothing is immune to any of these things, Nothing is immune. Arbitrum, boom. Still stuck in this pattern here. We can even extend this out. Just still stuck in this pattern. In that channel. Doing its thing as usual. Also, guys, remember, if you guys like real technical analysis and not the stuff where people are only going to tell you moonshot tomorrow, make sure you hit that subscribe button too. Definitely helps me out a lot. Definitely going to grow this channel a little bit. I can feel it coming. I can definitely feel it. Solana had a nice short in on that thing. Entered right around like $84 and exited about 66.84. But I'm out of it now. I'm just kind of waiting, see what happens. Like to see it come back up here, get a bear retest, and then move its way down here to $48. Plus, you also, as you can see, you have some support right here too. So makes a lot of sense. Also makes a lot of sense. Zcash just pretty much making double top pattern here. Boom, starting to get flushed. So pretty interesting. Obviously, this thing's not going to sustain, It may look like it's going to do the opposite of a bear market, but nothing is immune. Again, even my favorite coin personally, and everybody knows if you've been on this channel for a while, my favorite is Pirate Chain. Well, came up, had a nice little rally, double top, bam. Now we're on the markdown phase. We broke the spider line and broke this fib line here. Not surprising yet again. It will continue to come down. So hang tight, be patient, guys. Hang tight and be patient. That's really, truly the name of the game. I know a lot of people are trying to find bottoms and stuff, but for altcoins, it's just not going to happen for probably the next 2.5 years. Your bigger alts will bottom before, your smaller cap altcoins and such, but yeah, something I'm definitely going to keep my eye on throughout this bear market is Zen. It's Horizon. It's pretty much like the privacy crypto for base. I will keep my eye on that. I think we can scoop this up relatively cheap. Right now, it's literally cheap as it's ever been, which is great. But I definitely think we could possibly come lower for sure. Yes, I do. Yeah, I mean, nothing to write home about, nothing crazy exciting. It's just more of the same, you know. Even if let's scroll out to the weekly chart. The weekly charts are still literally saying the same story for Bitcoin. We have a red dot on the weekly. Also, momentum is going down on the stotch. RSI heading down. So again, it's all pointing down. Just hanging tight, being patient. We're probably going to get a little bit of up, like I said, over the next handful of days, but would not be surprising to see that turn pretty quick. Would not be surprising to see it turn pretty quick. Um, let's see. Um, let's cruise over to the 2 week chart. Something I also want to show you guys too. Again, Stotch is literally starting to roll over right here at that 50 mark. So we're definitely going to start gaining some more momentum to the downside as well. So yeah. Yipper. Don't be surprised. I told you. I told you it was gonna happen. Happens every time. Like clockwork. So yeah, RSI below 50. Got rejected here. So look at the monthly, see what the monthly looks like. Monthly, obviously we got a red dot back over here. Literally, literally if you would have sold right up in here through this little distribution phase via the monthly signal, um, yeah, you'd be in pretty good shape if you were in Bitcoin. But obviously, even the monthly, it tried to turn up, but it got rejected right there at the 50 on the RSI, and it just didn't have the gas to keep going. So again, be careful. We're not out of this thing yet. We still got quite a bit of time left. But for this, for Bitcoin and Ethereum, they always bottom first. Typically, definitely always happens first. You got Ethereum right here coming back down to test these levels again. And there's really not like a whole bunch of support here. So there's a bit, especially when you get over here. If once we break this 16.99 at $1,700 range there, and we start closing under there on weekly candles, 2 week candles, yeah, it's gonna get pretty nasty. It's gonna get pretty nasty. So again, keep your eye out because this thing could really, you know, got our eye on this level next here, right around 1329 ish. And then if that doesn't hold, we could potentially come down to, $1,060. So yeah. And if that doesn't hold, well, yeah, like 680, 661, but I don't really see that happening. Maybe, this $1,000 level right here, potentially. But I would say, let's look. This range right here would probably be a decent range to really accumulate Ethereum if one was looking to do so. Vax, yeah, just a tiny bit of support here, but nothing much. Again, Dash still doing its thing. Has a lot of support in this range. Remains to be seen what happens. Could it break it? Of course it can. Somebody tells you it's impossible to break some support. in places. Don't listen to them. It's never impossible, especially we're really in the thick of this bear market, so nothing's really off the table. Let's see here. Um, Not like I really have nothing like crazy exciting for you guys. I know this market can get kind of boring, especially in bear markets for people that aren't really doing much or they're just holding their coins, waiting for the next market cycle to come around. I know it can be frustrating, but that's why, you know, it's important to take profit because that's where everything switches for everybody is when you start taking profits and such and you're able to buy, you know, these coins much cheaper, get better discounts. Link, yeah, it's got a lot of support here, right here, about $7. A lot of support. It breaks through here. Well, we got some more downside that for sure could happen. And I really, RSR, another one. It made a new low the other day. So yeah, just kind of watch these guys. Don't uh don't get overly hyped about these prices because they could totally change, no problem, and come even lower. XLM would have been a great short a couple weeks ago, obviously. I think a lot of these things are just gonna kind of end up going away at some point, especially the ones that are just not really used, like you got to remember blockchain was still a new technology even like 8, 10 years ago. So people are doing different things. People are creating new projects, et cetera, et cetera. Car still respecting the pattern that it's been in since April 24. TXT just building support in that range, which is pretty cool. Um, Lumia coming right back down after a pretty decent rally that we had in the previous weeks. Others still showing up, but again, it's not reflecting because watch this. Gotta find the USDT dominance chart. I want to show you. A lot of people are definitely still trying to be in all or stable coins, USDT to be specific. So, which also is not very bullish for the overall crypto market. You still got dominance right around 58. So yeah, it's just a normal bear market, guys. It wouldn't surprise me in the coming months we're going to start to see the dominance climb even higher and stuff like that. So yeah, Xano, this would be one I really would like to grab some. Um, Me personally, I'm definitely going to be looking at right around this $3 range. That's where I would love to pick up some Xano. If I can get it a little bit cheaper, that'd be even better, but let's not get too greedy too quick. That's what I say. Hmm. But yeah, I just want to kind of hop on here. I know a lot of people aren't really hyped about this market right now. There's really not a whole lot to be hyped about, but yeah. So again, remember, make sure you follow me on Twitter as well. I do post some stuff over there from time to time. Nothing too crazy, but yeah, a lot of value here. Definitely going to Been a great bear market. Funny story is, over the past couple of cycles, I've learned that I really like the bear markets. I know a lot of people tend to not like them, but I think it's just because people's mindsets are not where they need to be, and being prepared for a bear market. Oh yeah, that's if you guys have anything and you're watching this on replay or whatever, you can go ahead and leave some comments below if you want me to cover some assets for you. If you want to see what the chart looks like for your favorite asset, definitely let me know. What's going on, brother? Yeah, surprise live for sure. Yeah, yeah, it's just kind of random, you know? Random, random. Yeah, Ronan knows. Ronan knows. Once you have the right mentality, you can flip a bear market into a bull market. It's all about the mindset. Um, Truly. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about it all. Um, Definitely some good opportunities out here. Just gotta stay vigilant. Obviously, the name of the game in a bear market is to preserve your capital if you don't know how to make more of of it, right? But I know a lot of people. I've seen some bigger influencers talk about how their portfolio's been cut down dramatically, over the past couple of weeks. They seem kind of shocked and surprised, but maybe it's theatrics too. Who knows? Very well could be. Yeah. Um, I also personally love to just really dive into all this stuff, especially if there's some good opportunities. But right now, if you don't know what you're doing, it's best just to, you know, sell off your bags and hang tight, especially if you're in a lot of these like deeper alts. You're gonna get it cheaper. Like this, you're gonna get it cheaper. It's gonna go cheaper. It's gonna go lower. And I know a lot of people will be upset with me saying that, but it's just the facts. It's a bear market. Altcoins got another like probably 2.5 years before they even bottom. So yeah, somewhere right around there. But yeah, if you guys don't have anything, I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna check out. I just wanted to do a quick live, say what's up, get the algo back on my side again. And yeah. Also, I'm gonna talk about more stuff on this channel other than just crypto. It is a bear market. I'm gonna talk crystals, all kinds of stuff. So for all you guys that are into crystals and you know how to keep your energy in a good state, definitely stay tuned for all that as well because I'm gonna talk about all this stuff on here. Uh, yeah, because we need to broaden the audience. I know a lot of people are just completely discouraged with crypto and such, which is perfectly fine. Oh yeah, well I'll go back over BTC. I don't mind. For me, BTC is pretty straightforward. Um, you know, boom, just coming down right now. Even on the weekly chart, Stotch on the momentum is under 50, so it's just, we got that cross back up here a handful of weeks ago, which is when we knew it was going to start making its downturn. RSI below 50, trying to head down. So, but next handful of days, we could definitely stay in this range. It wouldn't be surprising to me to see maybe even go up a little higher, which is fine. But remember, not everything goes straight down all the time. So, like I was saying a little bit ago, I would be really skeptic once we hit if we even have the gas to come back up here to 69. That would be it, and then it would dump again. But really, in all reality, we have a lot of resistance right here too. Right around 63, 230 or 66, 273 range there. We're going to start running into it right around 65 though. So even if it wanted to bust a UE right there, it wouldn't be nothing out of the ordinary. And then we can head lower. Obviously, you see some of the lines I had here are getting hit. We had some support right here. Gave a good knock. It'll probably end up kicking the door in though after. I definitely expect to see probably a wick right down here to like 37.9, 38,000 range. Possibly even come, maybe build some support here in this 39 range, start building some real key support here and getting in some good market structure. But again, let's not get too ahead of ourselves at first. Let's just kind of take it one level at a time. But yes, the overall direction, it's not looking good. Even the 2 week is garbage. Not looking good at all. Again, all the signs, even on the 2 week is now just starting to turn for the momentum on the Stotch. So I think the worst is yet to come. We're definitely far from out of the woods. Let's put it that way. Monthly chart, again, handful of months ago. Monthly, if you would have sold right here, bam, you'd have been in it. You would have been in a much better situation than holding right now. So, yep, 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 yep. But I think that's all I got, guys. I really don't have much to talk about, truly. It's just, more of the same. So, again, don't forget, hit the like, helps out a lot. Maybe hit the subscribe button if you want. Follow me on Twitter. But yeah, hope you guys have an awesome moon day. Sending you all much love, many blessings, and I'll see you